Hey guys, happy Friday. All right, I want to talk to you guys about this social selling. And the reason why I am doing this is because I've heard a lot of you guys say, you know, I post all the time and nobody's ever liking my posts. There's no comments, no engagement, no interaction. So I am going to share with you the things that I do on social media. I'm on many different platforms. Now, when I started Scentsy, I had no idea about social selling. I didn't know anything about how to do this. I learned more about how to do social selling in 2020 when we this is the only way we could sell. It was on social media because everything was shut down. So I'm still growing and I'm still learning. There are things that I still don't know, but I'm always looking for new ideas to share. And I am going to note something else for people. I'm making a new note before I forget. Okay, let's start. Okay, what is social selling? You know, a lot of times we don't know what that is, but social media means for you to be social. That means for you to know how to connect with people, how to interact with people. That's what that's all about. That's what social media is all about. And a lot of times, what do I want to say? my, such a squirrel. But okay, let me just start with telling you how I do things. The very first thing that I do, and I've been doing this for a very long time before I even realized the other things that I need to do on social media. You want to know how to connect with people. And I'll give you an idea of what I'm saying when I say that. When I started with Scentsy, guys, I had maybe 23 friends on Facebook. And the reason why I only had 23 friends is because I only had relatives because my cousin convinced me to join Facebook. So I had 23 friends when I joined Scentsy. And another friend told me, she said, if you're expecting to grow your business, you need to grow your followers. And I didn't really know how to do that. So for you guys that don't know how to do that, I didn't know how to do that either. So I'm going to tell you what I did. The few friends that I had, I would go to their page and start looking at the people who they were friends with, and I started sending their friends friend requests. I did. I started sending friend requests like that because I didn't know any other way to do it. And then as I meet people, I start sending friend requests. So as I start meeting new customers, classmates, I would just search people and I start growing my followers. Now, I made it a point to be intentional with that. So every week, I grew my followers probably about 10 a week. And I grew it so fast until there were times that Facebook would put a lockdown on my account because I was very intentional to grow my followers, okay? So you just have to be careful when you do that. You can't do it too fast or people will report you, right? So I start growing my followers. So right now, I have almost 10,000 followers. I've been doing this now for 14 years. Start out with 23. I have almost 10,000 followers now. Okay. Now, I also have a personal page and I have a VIP group. I didn't have a VIP group early on because I didn't know to do that. So now I have two places. I actually have two VIP groups. My VIP group currently has like 1,400 people in it. My other one has like 300 some people. But again, my personal page has more people over there. Now, I want to tell you guys to not limit yourself. I've heard people many times say, I only share in my VIP group because I don't want to overwhelm my followers on my personal page. Now, guys, let me say this. If you're not salesy, it's not going to matter. You want to be in all the places. Because if you're not in all the places, that means you're going to place limitations on what you do with your business. You're going to place limitations on your sales, limitations on building your team if you're in one place. So if you're trying to grow, you need to be everywhere. Everywhere people are, you need to be there on all the platforms that you can be on. I'm on all the platforms, but the one I work the most is Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube, and Instagram. Those are the ones that I work the most. I'm on Pinterest, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on all the things, but I'm not active on all the things. Okay, now, the first thing I do, again, I'm talking about Facebook for the most part when I say these things because that's where I am the most. So the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I go to my Facebook page and say good morning. Basic good morning, basic post. I'm going to do that every morning. Now, with the page that I have a professional page. So if I want to schedule my post, I can. So if you guys are so busy, you just don't think to do that, you can schedule these things. But sometimes I schedule, sometimes I don't. I'm going to say good morning every morning. And following the good morning, something inspirational is going to come behind that. Behind that, something motivational is going to come behind that. Then maybe something goofy and funny will come behind that. Okay, now, tips. I'm going to share tips with people because I'm on a journey. I'm on a fitness journey. So I'm going to share tips. I'm going to share what I had to eat. People like to see food. They do. They like to see food and they like to see places. So I'm going to share the things that I eat. When I go to restaurants or if I'm at a gathering, I'm taking pictures of everybody's food because people like to see food on social media. I'm going to share all of the things. Okay. Now, doing selfies is a great thing. I'll give you an example. So if you have a hand, whatever you may have, this is a hand cream. Take a selfie and hold it up and take a picture and talk about it. Say what you like about whatever you're holding up. Hold it up, take a picture, snap, and tell people why you are holding that up. People are looking for some recommendations. They're looking for a solution. So with this hand cream, I can say something like this. I am just loving this hand cream because it makes my hand feel so soft. That's not a sales pitch. It is, but it's not salesy. You went out there and you told what this did. So talk about what it is that you're talking about in a way that's going to grab somebody's attention. That's called social selling because you didn't directly say, oh, come buy this. This is $9. You need to go buy this. Run to my website. You didn't say that. You're telling what it did. So that makes all the difference in the world. Okay. For example, if you're using like a counter clean and you want to show people how to clean your car or use a bathroom cleaner because you want to show them how you clean your bathtub, that is social selling. You're not telling people to go to your website. You're saying what it did, what it's going to do for somebody else and what it did for you. Okay. Going live. Going live has a greater impact than still pictures. Going live is going to grab a bigger audience. Okay. So go live when you can. Go live when your orders come in. Go live when your customers' orders come in. Go live. It's going to draw more attention than any still video because that's the way it's designed. Now, let's see what else. What else? Share your story. Okay, share your story. Tell people why you joined Scentsy. And your story could be anything. It can be about anything. It doesn't even have to be about Scentsy always, but make sure you sprinkle that out there. Tell people why you joined. So as you're talking about all the different things about you, sprinkle some Scentsy in there. Sprinkle it. If your page is all Scentsy all day and that's all you're sharing, of course you're not going to get any likes. You're not going to get any love. You're not going to get any comments. You got to mix it in. You got to mix it in so people can know that you are a real person because there's so many scams out there. So how are they going to know that you're a real person, that you really care, is by sprinkling in some things about you in between. Okay? Share something about your family, your kids, your pets. Share that. Your grandkids, your cousins. Put it out there. Let them see the pictures of the things that you're doing with your family. Especially if you're doing something on a holiday or if you're doing something with your business, sprinkle that in there. Let them see that you're bringing your family into what you're doing. Same thing with your pets. Sprinkle a little Scentsy out there. Now, You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You just have to be passionate. Be excited. Be excited about what you're doing. Go out there and let the world know how much fun you're having with your business. Again, remember, we're out here trying to solve problems. Shout outs, okay? Shout yourself out. Shout other people out. Shout other team members out. They don't have to be on your team. If you see that somebody's earned a trip, if you see somebody's at the top of their PRV list, top of the recruiting list, shout them out on your page. People want to join a winning team. So if you're looking to build your team and they see, even though it's not you, but they see that this team, you're part of this family and they want to be a part of this family. So go out there and shout other people out in addition to shouting yourself out. Okay. Create albums. Create albums. Because when you create the albums on your Facebook page, it makes it so much easier to find things. Not just for you, but it makes it easier for other people to find things. If you go to my Facebook page, guys, you see I have so many albums. I have an album that's called DPP, Life with DPP, Scentsy Friends, Promotion, Incentives, SFR, World Tour, all the different trips that I've been on. My kids, my family, my grand princess, everybody has an album. So I can simply put the things in those albums and makes it easy for people to find these things. Mama has an album. I got one from my brother in Chicago. Everybody has an album. So whenever somebody come to my page and if they're trying to figure things out about me, they don't have to figure it out. They can see it. It's right there. I laid it out there. It's like a blog. Okay. Share in your stories. Because when you share in your stories, you can tell who's watching you, who's following you, because it tells you. So make sure you go from your Instagram to your Facebook stories so people can follow you. Those things expire within 24 hours. So always keep something active in your stories. Now, when you go live on Facebook, you can even save those live videos and put them in your reels. And you can put it on in other places. Okay, you can put it on YouTube if you have a YouTube channel. Make sure you share on all the different platforms. Now, let me tell you guys about YouTube. There's so many people that look for ideas and tips on YouTube. So share tips like this: how to change the wax, how to remove the wax, how to clean something. People look for how-to videos, guys, all the time on YouTube. So create you a YouTube channel so people can know how to use the warmer. A lot of people don't even know what Scentsy is, so they don't even know how to use the products. So start you up a YouTube channel so you can show people how to do certain things. If you don't know how to do it, you can teach yourself how to do it, okay? Or you can watch other videos so you can see how other people have done it, and you can just kind of mimic that. It is not hard. TikTok. I don't know how many guys on TikTok, but everybody's on TikTok. And the TikTok videos are short. They're short and sweet. I don't know how many times people have come to me and say, do you have this warmer or do you have this scent? I saw it on TikTok. Other people are sharing it on TikTok, guys. So get yourself a TikTok video. TikTok account. I remember 2020 when TikTok was real new to me. And I started doing the TikTok videos because it was so entertaining. So I wanted to entertain my followers. So I have more than just Scentsy stuff on my TikTok. I have funny and goofy stuff out there too. Because I want them to laugh. I want them to smile. I want somebody to say, because of you, I am happy. Okay. So something else, guys. I want you to find people to follow. Find inspirational people to follow. It can be Scentsy people. It can be people who are into sharing motivational posts. It can be anything. Find somebody you can follow that you look up to, that you inspire to be like. Okay? So I have a lot of people that I follow. And I actually copy a lot of their posts. I mimic them in every way. So find people to follow, guys, because that's going to help you to grow. Always be a student. Always do something to enhance your ability to do better. Now, let me tell you some of the tools that I use, guys, to help me to be successful with social selling. These apps are on I know I have an iPhone. If you guys have Android, I don't know if it's available on Android, but I know they are available on iPhone. Motivational app. I'm sure that the Android will have some motivational apps. So find you a motivational app. If you don't have one, just search it in the App Store, motivational app. Find a free version. I like free stuff. Then you want to find you a GPT app. That's free. That's like artificial intelligence. So this app will actually teach you and help you with the verbiage. Let's say you don't know what to say. Now, we've been very fortunate that Kathy has created this post to your page group where we can grab post to your page posts and the verbiage there. But let's say you want to take that same verbiage and tweak it a little bit and make it your own. So you can actually plug it into the GPT app and it's going to reword it for you. It is so incredible. I love that app. It's like having a personal assistant without paying for that personal assistant. Anything you want to say, you can just plug it in there, boop, and there it is. Whatever you want to say is out there. Even put like little emojis in it. It's pretty cool and it's free. You can also find a funny app. You can go search for a funny app. So I like to tell jokes on my Facebook page because I want people to smile. I want them to be inspired and be encouraged when they come to my page. I want my page to be a page that they want to follow. So that's why I sprinkle a lot of different things on my page. I want my page to be that go-to page. Word swag. I forget how much I paid for that. I think I paid $4 or $5 for that. It was a one-time amount. But Word Swag is an app that you can put letters and words in. So Word Swag is another app. Photopy is another app that you can download. There is a fee. It's a monthly charge for that one. Monthly fee, I think it's like $7 or something like that a month, but it pays for itself. You can put Scentsy logos on your pictures using that app. You can put welcome to Scentsy, all kind of different things. You can take a selfie just doing this. Just go take a selfie and hold your hand out like that. And when you use the Photopy app, you can actually put a warmer or a product in your hand. So for those of you that may not have things, you can actually use the Photopy app to place things inside your hand. It's a pretty cool app. QR code. I don't know how to do them, but there is a QR code generator that you can download. So my QR code was made by a friend, thank God. And that QR code links to my VIP group. So I have it on my phone as a screensaver. So when I'm out and about, sometimes people don't want to give you their name and number, but they don't mind taking their camera and hovering it over a QR code. And once they do that, it takes them straight to my VIP group. And that's how I stay connected. I've had many people say, well, how do you stay connected with people when you meet them? The QR code. The QR code takes them straight to my VIP group. I know some people have QR codes for their website, but mine is tied to my VIP group so I can get them right over in there so I can follow up with them. Okay, there is an app called InShot. InShot is an app where you can speed it up. You can speed, like I do a lot of those InShots when I do my product display. I do a video and I take that video and upload it into InShot and you can speed it up so that it won't take so long. And I put that in Instagram. I put it in the Reels. I put it on TikTok. So it's a pretty neat app. You can do a lot of things with it. I haven't figured out how to do all the other things with it. You can chop it up and break up different videos, but it's called InShot, InShot, and it's free. So I'm giving you all the free apps. There's an app that's called Friendly. You know, when we go live here on Facebook used to allow us to save the video, but we can't do that anymore. So there's an app that's called Friendly, and then there's a free version. And all you have to do is log through the Friendly app to save the video, and you can take that video and place it on YouTube. You can place it in TikTok and various other places, that same video. So once again, guys, the free apps, so the motivational app is free, GPT app is free, a funny app is free, a QR code, I think that's free too, that app. I don't know if it's an app or what it is. InShot is free, and the Friendly app, there's a free version. Okay, now I want you guys to stop overthinking this process. So many times I've heard people say, I just don't know what to do. Guys, it's so easy. Remember, be social. Be social. Get to know people. Connect with people. Now, we're talking about all the things that you need to do on your page, on your side, but let's talk about the things that you need to do to interact with others. I want you guys to start commenting on other people's posts. I want you to start liking their posts. And if you're connected with Sensi Consultants, I would encourage you to like their posts, congratulate them. Because what's going to happen, it's going to keep it at the top of the news feed. When activity is going on, it's going to keep it at the top of the news feed. So I find that sometimes when you share something about your business, you get crickets. I get crickets. But I can share something like food and I get all the likes. When I shared something about my brother being sick, I got probably about 500 likes in comments. So what that does, that tells me that they see everything else too. But you got to mix it up, guys. Sometimes I'll look at you guys' pages and you'll say, nobody's liking my post. They're not saying anything. It's because you need to change things up. If I see that all you're sharing is Sensi, that's all you're sharing, people will flip the channel on you. Now, but people need to know that you are a Sensi consultant. Have it in your bio that you are a Sensi consultant. They need to see that you love what you do. Are you sharing that you love what you do? Now, they're posting your page posts all the time. We're so grateful for that because I share them too. But you need to go deeper than that. You need to share what it is about the product that you personally love because people want your feedback. If they don't get your feedback, they're not going to know. I don't know how many times people ask me, what do you think? What scents do you recommend? Do you recommend something fresh, something fruity, something whatever? How long does it last? I get that often. How many warmers do I need? What can you tell me? So are you telling people these things, guys? The best way to do this is to fall in love with your products. So once you fall in love with your products, you do that by using your products. So start using your products. We have personal care products. We have cleaning products. We have laundry. Shop from your own website, guys. Because if you're going to a store buying this stuff, you're doing a disservice to you and your family. It's like robbing your family, taking money out of your household. So it's hard for us to expect. We can't expect other people to patronize us and buy from us if we're not buying from us. And the good thing about being a Sensi consultant, you can always create parties so you can get free and half off. And that's a great way to expose yourself to these mighty fine products that we have because they are mighty fine products. So I want you guys to start using your social media as and being social. That's what it's called, social selling. And this is going to help you to get more interaction on your page. Because if you're getting crickets all the time, something's not right. That means you're not doing something right. Like when I get up in the morning, sometimes I share with people what cereal that I'm eating, the yogurt that I'm eating. If I see something that's working for me in any way, I'm going to share that. So let's share what's working for you. It doesn't matter what it is. Just talk about it. Just have conversations, just in general. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So this will help you change the way you share. I talked to a lady today and she said, I want to join, but I'm not a salesperson. I said, I'm not either. I'm a share person. So start sharing, guys. The more you share, the more attention you're going to get. The more people who will want to do what you do. Because if you're coming across salesy, and it looks hard, nobody's going to want to do that. So let's start sharing what we do. And let's stop selling what we do. Let's start sharing what we do. Love you guys. Take care.